so excited to be here with Paul. I hope I'm not stealing your thunder.
No, not at all. I told you this was going to be a different interview, didn't I? So, Paul Aceto with PRMG, and today's a great day. We are here at our 8th Leadership Conference here at the beautiful Marriott Marquis Hotel in downtown San Diego. Robin and I actually are looking out, gazing upon the harbor, and it's quite beautiful, would you say?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So, Robin Clayton, she is our Director of Digital Lending and Marketing. She just wrapped up a very compelling presentation. I was very proud of you and how well you did. And so with that being said, let's just start there, Robin. So how does the leadership hit you? What are some of your initial takeaways from it? What does it kind of mean to Robin Clayton?
Oh, good question. So this is actually my first leadership conference, which is very exciting to be here. I watched the video from 2019, got myself hyped up. I saw the picture of you and Chris drinking out of glasses of wine, and yet...
Where's the wine?
Nothing.
Yeah.
All right. No, other than that, yeah, exactly.
Right?
No, I'm so excited to be here. It's a very unusual opportunity because we get to speak to the leaders.
Correct.
So there's no originators in the room. There's nobody who's actually, we don't have operations in the room. It's just the people who are shaping the vision and have to deliver the message we're sharing with them.
Correct.
So I feel that burden. I'd never want to be a branch manager. It is the toughest job in the world.
Oh my goodness.
You get it from the top, you get it from corporate, you get it from the salespeople, you get it from everyone, and it's like, what can you and I do
to help
this week to help them and say, you're not alone, you have support, we've been thinking, we've been working on stuff, and it's our chance to showcase what we're doing.
Well said. I will agree with you. And you bring up a good point. I mean, these are originators that we're talking about. These are the people that are out there grinding every day, okay, to make sure that they could, as Chris would say, put shoes on the kids, right? And it's our job to create support. And that's one of the things I want to touch on really quick while I have Robin here. So the National Marketing Department kind of became reimagined with the arrival of Robin, and now she's actually blossomed into her own department, the digital, we'll call it digital lending and marketing, and along with her team. And you've already hit the ground running, done a great job, and I want to commend you on that. So with that being said, let me get my little cheat sheet out here, because it says, okay, so from your perspective, why is it important to attend leadership? Now, you're right, this is your first one, but I'm sure you can step outside of it, and why do you think it's important for people to attend?
Well, one, the community. It's so different when we are on a Zoom call, or maybe I'm just meeting with just a few regional managers.
Right.
This is everybody.
Yeah.
And this is all over the country, all the different states, all the different points of view. And there is this compassion and this empathy I've seen.
Right.
It's so easy in an email to just, I'm frustrated, I'm hurting right now, but then I'm meeting these people in person, I'm getting to share a moment, to break bread with them, and they're doing that with one another, and it's just, hey, let's focus on the solution, let's focus on the future, and less about the daily grind. It's pulling people out of the emails and the phone calls and everything, and letting them have a space where they can learn and share. I think that's really cool.
I think, and I really think you put that very well, and that's how I feel too. This is an opportunity, as they would say, to let your hair down a little bit and just be human for 5 minutes, and we've done a pretty good job in there. I mean, I think the event has already started off very, very well. We had a very good opening. Chris and both Paul Rosso delivered some very compelling stories which resonated with everybody, and we've had a few good presentations, including your own, hit the stage. So the other thing I wanted to ask you, and I know these are all very similar questions, but from a branch manager's perspective, what do you think would be a good takeaway for the branch manager? What do you think is of value to them for them to attend from an originator's perspective, if you will?
So a branch manager needs to focus on their own leadership skills. I think one of the things that Chris mentioned is most of the people in the room, including myself, and I'm I'm going to throw you in there as well, have not attended Wharton or the Sloan School of Management or any of that.
My cousin has, though. He graduated from Wharton.
He knows the guy.
So I know a guy.
Yeah.
Same bloodline. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, totally counts. Totally counts.
Anyway.
But the point is that, you know, being a leader and being a manager is a skill. Mm-hmm. We take someone, I've seen this so much throughout my career, they do great with business, they originate a ton of loans, and they say, well, now you manage a team.
Right.
And we're not investing and nurturing them. And it's like, let's take a moment. You're a manager, that means something. How do you lead? How do you coach? How do you have the hard conversations? How do we inspire you to put fuel in the tank so you can do it for another year?
I would agree.
So it's so important for them to just, like Chris said, turn your phones off, just be fully present, soak it up like a sponge. You only retain 10% of it, that's okay. And just let them really invest in themselves. It is an investment. It's a big deal to ask a salesperson or a branch manager to even take 5 minutes away from their day-to-day business. So I'm so glad they're here. I think this is so great that PRMG does this, and they take us to a beautiful location and just sort of wine and dine us and say, okay, we're going to invest in you and we're going to challenge you to be better than you were last year.
Yeah, I agree. I love that. The better version of ourselves really is what it does. It gives us a little reprieve. It gives us a chance to have a little one-on-one, to actually have the more of the human contact moment, and that's what we're looking for. And a lot of us, quite honestly, have been missing over the last 24 months. Yes, trade shows are coming back. We're re-entering that arena a little bit, but it's still not quite where it used to be. So, but I do want to say this while I have you here. I think that you're doing a really, really phenomenal job with the digital lending and marketing team. I think it not only complements what we're all doing, but it adds tremendous value. The strategy, the people on your team, including Shannon, who's been working very diligently at this particular show, I think have been doing a phenomenal job, and I want to commend you on that and on your leadership as well, Robin.
Thank you.
100%. Okay.
Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, and you know, your sort of protectorship of the brand and these trade shows. I mean, this event is absolutely first class.
It felt
it just
close to that.
It's just really the whole experience from, you know, and you know, I just get to show up and float in.
Oh, you did well. You did some homework. Trust me, folks, when I tell you that. But anyway, Robin, look, I know that you probably have other people that you need to go see and to engage. And I just wanted to tell you what a phenomenal job and what a pleasure it is to get to know you and work with you every day.
You too.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You bet. Again, this is Paul Aceto, and we'll see you in the next PRMG Leadership Interview.